Hello everyone, I'm Cheswick44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Tyranny. Last episode we made our way to Tunon's court just to walk in, see if there was anything going on. We had a little chat with one of the Fate Binders. Was it Curio? Calio, not Curio. And I learned a little bit about things going on, history and the like, and also randomly got a pair of gloves from Bled and Mark. I can't help but be concerned. I feel like it's a trap, but, I mean, they're good. Anyway, that done, let's make our way to the Shattered Bastion here. I have a feeling we're going to get another missive when we arrive. Oh, what is it? What is the actual location? Crouched in the southern mountains of the Bastard Tier, these ruins are all that remain of a fortified estate that ended up perfectly positioned to serve as a second line of defense for the Tiers if Fort Threshold fell. It might have held for spans had it not been for arcane might of the Archon of Stone. Alright, let's go investigate. And yep, we got a missive. Jason Pendragon, this is the sort of question that can get you killed. Very little is known about how Archons are born or come to power, and my long life has taught me that Kairos and the Archons prefer it this way. If the young and talented remain forever in the dark, the old and mighty can rule without challenge. I heard of Ash, he will always be merely Ash to me, before Kairos renamed him and gave his legion that backhanded title, as a rebel, a grimy, illiterate partisan who is winning battles while his countrymen of the Northern Kingdom lost left and right. Ash was always a good leader, but he wasn't born able to mystically reach out and protect his soldiers. The earliest mention of it isn't even until the tail end of the Northern Conquest, and if you read the journals, they don't tell stories of grievous harm warded off by Ash's stern looks. Instead, they talk of his soldiers finding their fears and doubts lifted from them by Ash's presence. A careful reading suggests the ability to actively protect physical harm came years later, as that bond grew and, more importantly, as his legend grew. That legend part is the key detail. In my understanding, an Archon's power is something of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The widespread perception of an Archon's power is the very thing that strengthens an Archon's power. So in Ash's case, he had some early inkling of a power, the ability to assuage the burdens of his men, and as he took on a mantle of power and became known all around Tyrantus as the next Archon of War, it soon became the ability to bear the physical burdens of his men, not just their fears and doubts. Thus my advice to you is to act like an Archon. Take power where you can find it. Foster fear, foster love. Never walk through life anonymously, but rather live in the thoughts of your followers and the anxieties of your enemies. Myothus. This missive is archived. Interesting. I wonder if that's at all connected to the whole renown reputation system here. We've got favor and wrath, and loyalty and fear here. I wonder how that's going to be connected. Seems that may be the end of our conversation, so let's take a look around. Though this may once have been the entrance to what passes for a grand estate in the Tiers, little remains of it. Now, save shattered ruins. Curious. Quite an estate. Oh, look at that. Something hidden. We've got a bronze throwing dagger. Well, that's a thing. Not likely to use it, but it's a thing. So this guy's gonna be in here somewhere.
Can't do that.
Okay, that's a dead end. Seems that... Oh! Oh! Hello. I didn't expect this. The crimson-clad gang before you has yet to notice your presence. Their focus rests solely on the balcony above, where a broad-shouldered man in battle-worn armor shouts down at them. Who goes there? Who goes there? You know who we are, boss! Remains silent. Apologies, stranger. He puts a hand to his brow as if shading his sight. I can't make you out from this distance, and I hardly know the voice of every child in the Tiers. The gentle babble of laughter filters down from above. Child! Oh, for fuck's sake, Rolls, let us in already. Is that... I'm sorry, is that you, Warbler? With your pretty voice, I mistook you for a little girl. Remains silent. Yes, boss, it is I, Warbler, and our faithful crew. We've returned from a successful raid, catch in hand. What's that? You're here to raid us? Hear that? Javelins, take aim! What? Fine, if you're in a mood and want to play stupid games, I'll just divide the spoils without you. Remains silent. Ah, Warbler, we were having such good fun with you. Why did you have to make things so serious? There are a few things we never joke about in this gang, like sharing. Are you shitting me? What's that you say? You want me to shit on you? That doesn't seem very clean, Warbler, but if that's what you want... Another round of laughter from the other chorusmen. Need you seek further evidence of the chorus's culpability for the problems at Ventrian's Well, Fatebinder? Keep listening to the argument. Everyone down here thinks this is really funny, boss, but we'd really like to sit by the fire and have a decent meal. I don't think you're getting in here, Warbler. Or were you planning on taking the fort from us? Keep listening. What? Don't put words in my mouth, you shallow sack of cock cheese. Shallow sack of what? I can talk to you however I desire, and if you can't take it, you aren't tough enough to run with our gang. In fact, I think we're overdue for a display of your worth. Test of our worth? We just spent 4 days sacking the countryside for you. Now let us in already. I'm still listening. This is hilarious. I don't recall ordering a raid. No doubt you've been recruiting your own gang and are here to defy me. Well, your mutiny ends here. Mutiny? I've been loyal. My crew's been loyal. How dare you? Then who are your reinforcements? Rolls points a finger at you. Or did you let the enemy shadow you back home? Either way, wrong move. Huh? He looks back at you, eyes widening. Who the... Where did you come from? It's the Fatebinder of Tunon, you idiot! You know, the master of the mountain spire. His attention focuses entirely on you. Though now I'm curious. If Warbler didn't come crying to you, what brings you out here? I'm in search of this keep. I seem to have found it. Didn't see it with my own eyes, but word is Cairn ruined this place back during the war. Since nobody's claiming these ruins, me and the gang are the, current lords of the manor, as it were. Look, I'm more than happy to help you with whatever task the Archon's got you doing, but first I need your help dealing with the idiots down there. He points from the balcony at Warbler and his gang. A legend like you won't even break a sweat culling him. Are you fucking kidding me? I've broken no law, I just done what my boss told me. Stow it. The only meaningful law in the chorus is not suffering the weak, and you're weak. The Fatebinder here is just gonna thin the herd a bit. Ain't you? It'll get some favor with you, so prepare yourselves. Let the blood flow, Fatebinder! He claps happily and his compatriots cheer your title. So long, Warbler. We won't miss you in the slightest. What did I do? Well, we didn't find the sage that summoned me, but you know what? I'll fucking take it.
Another demonstration.
Get in there. Let's get some fighting done. Oh yeah, you've got giant boulder going. Oh, though, I want to make sure that this goes in the... Okay, now we can actually cast this. That'll hit 4 of them. Do it. That hit more of them than I intended.
Apologies.
I'll happily take that. And now, a cast of this. Excellent. You can also cast a good spell, I think. Rhyme Spike. That'll hit a whole bunch of them.
No.
No, I said I want you to cast Rhyme Spike. They're running all over the place. Oh, it actually has to hit a target. Okay, there we go. casting blocked. Ow. Must have been one of the spells. I don't know why spell casting was blocked. But we're doing well now.
Right.
Why are you not doing anything?
Nope. Sorry.
Just cast spells already.
Before me.
Alright, one more to kill.
Nothing was too good. Hold it like that.
And there we go. An absolute thing of beauty! Show me a fool who says the law dogs are all bark, and I'll set him straight. He looks back to his men. Let's get this ramp down for our esteemed colleague of the court. With a screeching grind of metal on metal, the ramp pivots towards the lower floor. Well, that works. Speak to Rolls the Butcher. Oh boy. That's quite a name, and we already see a hint of what he's like. So, yay! Take a look at the other paths around here. See if there's anything of note. Before we go up, of course. Huh. Oh, that's just cliffs. But interesting the crystals that are there. Gwyneth. Who's this? A group of unkempt, filthy commoners huddle among a motley barrel. A group of unkempt, filthy commoners huddle among a motley of barrels and boxes. The heavy stenches of sweat, stale food, and grass cling to the still air. The presumptive leader of the group stands as you enter and moves towards you, weapon in hand. The approaching woman's olive cheeks seem drawn and sallow. Dark circles shadow eyes that survey you before searching over your shoulder. Seemingly reassured by her brief inspection, she lowers her weapon slightly so that it's not pointed directly at your chest. Her muscles remains taut, however, her stance that of a veteran soldier ready to respond at the first sign of aggression. You didn't bring the chorus in with you, and if you were disfavored, you'd have loudly bragged about your pedigree already. So that leaves me wondering, just who are you? I'm Jason Pendragon, Fatebinder of Tunon. And you are? A Fatebinder? Oh, fantastic. Her tone suggests that it's anything but. You here to kill us? Or can we convince you to keep our presence secret from those chorus madmen? You still haven't told me who you are. She blinks rapidly. Right, I haven't. The name's Gwyneth. I'm the guide for this little band. Used to be more. Used to be a mercenary. But no one's offering coin for a blade anymore. If you weren't born north of the gates of judgment, there's nothing for a warrior save cloth of crimson or a mass grave. Red or dead, as they say. Ooh! All things to say. So I stopped warring, more or less. What do you want exactly? We need to get back inside the mountain. We'd come out... She falls silent for a moment and a slight shudder runs through her. We'd come out to scavenge for supplies. When we got back, we found crimson assholes crawling all over the place. You live in a cave. Well, it wasn't our first choice of homes, but we've taken shelter in a nearby cave. While we were out looking for supplies, these chorus goons somehow buried the cave entrance with rubble. We could excavate a path, but not with chorus spears prodding our rears while we dig. Help us be rid of the scarlet shit stains, and we'll scrounge up some appropriate recompense. I know they've got one of your people up there, one of those creepy scout twins. Not sure how much help that is to you, but maybe keep it in mind if things get bloody. Will you help me with the chorus? As much as I'd love to make battle standards of some crimson scum, I've got too many wounded. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Let us know when the gang is no longer a threat. Interesting. Heavy leather helm, bronze war mace. What's this going on here? Gwyneth has asked for your assistance in ridding the shattered bastion of the Scarlet Chorus occupants. The group will help us access the cave in exchange for their aid. Looks like that's just a way in. But we got the main way in, which is fine. We're trying to get in good with the Scarlet Chorus, after all. They may hate us right now, but hey, maybe we can get on their good side or something. Who is this new group, anyway? We don't even have them here. Well, let's go in, speak with this guy, and see what's going on. Oh, look at that. More loot. And an iron guitar. Let's see. You see a very old, broken section of the wall. There's a rope hanging down that has been recently used to scale it. This rope appears to be secured strongly enough to hold the weight. Yeah, take it. Take a look at what's up here. If anything. Look at that! There's some loot. I'll definitely take that. What is that? Beast blood pollen. That's a thing. And, stubborn Aegis. It's a thing. Okay, we got some decent loot there. Back down. Now let's go up and speak with the... Hyrax. That must be the person we're here to speak with. The captive Oathbound's head rests between his knees, his figure motionless save for slow breathing. The man bound before you wears disfavored violet crusted with patches of dried blood, the faint blue light of an Oathbound and Scout sigil shimmering unsteadily through a thick layer of grime. He watches you approach from under a lowered brow, his features sunken and dark. His right eye socket seems a bit darker than his left, as if he bears a near-healed bruise, and the sour scent of mingled sweat and urine wafts from him. Fatebinder, he rasps, then clears his throat. Apologies. Haven't had occasion to say much today. You recognize me. Could hardly forget the Fatebinder turned Harbinger, could I? We owe you a debt. No doubt the General has every intention of honoring it. I'm called Hyrax, son of Viperia, Oathbreak, brother of Marek, currently attached to the 5th Boreal. No idea why you left that loudmouthed Rose alive, though. He shifts against his bonds, wincing. Remedy that, and I'll provide you the intelligence I've found since I got here. The intelligence my people died for. I'm surprised Rose left you alive. You strike me as a liability. They think I will talk of what I and my brethren have seen. They underestimate my willpower, but I have taken joy in testing my limits. I'm sure Rose would love to hear about how cooperative you're not being. Do what you have to do. His smile is sour enough to curdle milk. They've had their share of fun with me already. I doubt they've got many new degrading and painful ideas left in their tiny minds. I'll see what I can do. He nods mutely. Okay. Frankly, Fatebinder, I had a bit of the nervous sneeze when you showed up, but you spilling Warbler's innards down shows me where you stand. I think you and I could establish quite the mutually beneficial relationship if you got a mind for it. I'm listening. So a couple years back, Can came through and toppled this place with half an effort. He split the ground, ruined this here manor, and even cracked open the mountains while he was at it. So we didn't give a lot of thought to the cave when we first came up here, because who gives a lot of thought to a hole in the ground, right? But 2 of Warbler's kids wanted to go poke around inside and never came out. We sent in another 2 after them, and we never saw them again either. Don't know if something's taken residence in the cave, or if Can unleashed something from the depths, but I can't exactly start building an army to shake the tears if I've got that shit in my back, can I? So we collapsed the entrance. An army to shake the tears? Yeah. This gang here is just a start. Now that we're fighting the disfavor, this war's getting interesting again, and I need to do my part to help the chorus succeed. He smiles. Besides, it is our rule that the strong lead and the weak follow. Given my strength, I would be insulting the Archon by not gathering the largest gang I can muster. What does the Voices of Narat think of this? Yeah, you know, I haven't asked. The idea of something coming up out of that cave to eat us while we sleep has gotten no more attractive with time. That's where you come in. Get that cave open and kill whatever's lurking in there, and you can come and go through this fort as you please. Set up camp here for all I care. And if it goes well enough, maybe we find other ways to help each other out. How am I supposed to open a collapsed cave? Don't know. That's why I need your help. Fatebind no magic, right? What's to stop me from just killing you and taking this place for myself? Besides me, my blades, and my crew? I guess nothing. I'm trying to be cordial here, Fatebinder. You really want things to get ugly? I'll clear out the cave for you. Since you're assisting us, feel free to take a look around the place for anything that might help. Anything my crew isn't carrying or nailed down is fair game for you to swipe. His smile widens, displaying a bit too many of his crooked teeth. Good luck! Search the ruins for a method of clearing the collapsed cave entrance. I'll see what I can find. The chorus collapsed the entrance to this cave, blocking it with huge slabs of heavy stone. Clearing it by hand would be the work of a span or longer. Well, it looks like there might be something over here. I've checked everywhere else. Got a gem. Huh. Yeah, that's just a way to climb back down. There's gotta be something around here. Let me speak with this group again. Never mind. Maybe something back over here? No. The refugee Gwyneth mentioned that she had a way to open the collapsed cave. Oh. So, our choice here, it seems, is either kill the refugees so that we can get in there, or kill the Scarlet Chorus so the refugees can get in there. Now, here's the thing. If I was a good person, a normal good person, I'd help out the refugees get in with the Scarlet Chorus. I'd help the refugees. I'd kill the Scarlet Chorus, which would also help the disfavored there, so we'd get the information. Part of me wants to help the disfavored, wants to help this guy. Because I'm trying to get in good with them again. At the same time, it's help 2 or help 1. If I go against the Scarlet Chorus are going to end up hating me even more. Which I'd rather not. Even if I would get to Scarlet's skin. I'm trying to get a little bit on their good side. But if we kill the Scarlet Chorus, we'd free Hyrax here. We'd get in there. The sage that summoned us must be inside the cave. It honestly still feels like... It honestly feels like the thing I'd do would be taking care of the squatters. Because that's what would happen on the lawful side of things. So, as much as I hate it, we're working with the law here. I am sorry. But I've heard enough. Your crimes demand your execution. My crimes? Are you insane? To arms! Kill the Fatebinder!
Trouble is afoot.
I'm sorry about this.
See that? That's entirely useless.
She allegedly has something that'll let us get in.
That's how it's done.
That was more gruesome than I was expecting.
I'll say, this is a freaking massacre. Ocean fire. A jar of swirling blue liquid that appears to have fire coursing through its contents.
I got it.
Access the cave with the ocean fire. That must be what we're supposed to use. The chorus collapsed the entrance to this cave, blocking with huge... Okay. Use ocean fire. Expose the jar of ocean fire to the air, starting its ignition process. All that worked. Now we can explore the cave. Alright, I'll see what I can find. Feels bad, but we are the villains here. Aren't we? Working for the bad guys and all that. Trying to get in good here, so we'll see what happens. And I think this episode will end right here. It's gone on about long enough-ish. I mean, if nothing else, this seems like a good pause point for the episode. So, next episode we'll go into the cave, do some exploring, see what we can find. Maybe we'll find that sage who asked us to come here. This will be interesting. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. That is Jason Pendragon, Barrack, Lantry, and Ebb. This has been a Let's Play of Tyranny. And I'll see you all next time.